Welcome to Down and Distance Week 0 Recap. And boy, college football is off to a great race. And we got some breaking news for you. Brian Kelly has picked his quarterback, but he's not going to reveal it yet, to mainly hide it from Florida State, who they are playing, I think Monday or Sunday or Monday night. I think it's Sunday night. Anyway, Florida State looked really good last week, Saturday. So it'll be interesting to see who Brian Kelly picks. But anyway, he's keeping it a secret, and we'll just have to wait until Saturday to see who's starting. Scott Frost in trouble once again. 7 straight 1-point loss in a row. Yeah, they lost Saturday to Northwestern in Ireland. Yep. They had it. They had the win, or what looks like it. Well, probably not win the game early on, or about after halftime, but I will say that they had the momentum. And Scott Frost being Scott Frost, doing an onside kick with up by 14 points. And here's the crazy part. This is game 1. What are you doing? Anyway, I'll talk later on about that later. Next headline. Texas not revealing a depth chart. They're going to do this for the whole season. Alright, who does that? The media, fans, no one's going to know who's playing for Texas now. Are they too embarrassed for who's going to play, or are they... I think some people are like, ooh, we got some really good players we don't want to give out. I think it's because they got nobody. They're too afraid to, if they reveal it and they lose the game, they'd be like, well, that's the reason why. And TCU head coach said that we could possibly play 3 quarterbacks in one game. Now, I know that early on the season, some coaches like to play their backup when they're up by 30 points. You know, they get their starting QB a rest late in the fourth quarter. Is this what he meant? Or is this about the whole season? I think it's about the whole season, basically, or mainly the start of the season to see maybe by the time we get first couple of weeks of conference play, we'll know which quarterback to start. But really, 3 quarterbacks? Okay, I could see back and forth between 2 quarterbacks, but 3? Really? Wow. Anyway, let's do some recaps of what happened in week 0. Florida State looks like they're back. Kind of. They won 47-7, won by 40 points. Big win. North Carolina, 56-24 over Florida A&M. That's a big number right there. But again, you'll have 24 points. So, I mean, it's hard to say. But, hey, your offense is pretty good. Now let's see some better defense. I know it's the first game, but let's actually see some defense there. And UTEP getting upset. After a great season last year, one of their best seasons ever, North Texas pulls up the upset, winning 31-13. I think North Texas is going to win their conference. And the surprising news of Saturday, Vanderbilt finally won a game against Hawaii, 63-10. Yeah, you're seeing, that's not a typo. That's 63 points for Vanderbilt. Yeah, I know. And they're the guest to Hawaii. I was really expecting the party the whole time and get destroyed because I was really hyped about Hawaii, but not anymore. I want to see how Vanderbilt does the rest of the season now. All eyes are on you. And this is the game, Nebraska and Northwestern. This is really the game of week 0, which I told you all to watch this one closely, and it was no surprise at all that it was one of the best games that week. Boy, Nebraska losing 28-31. I'm honestly shocked that they lost because they had a momentum of 14 and they do an onside kick. Now, as I said earlier, I know I mentioned they did the onside kick, and he does mention the bad choice. I shouldn't have done that, but it's a horrible execution. It's week 1. It's game 1. Why do you do that? You have no film on them yet. It surprised everyone, I guess, but it didn't fool Northwestern, apparently. Well, you can't fool Northwestern when you kick it right to the hands. Alright? The running back. Really? That is poorly execution. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's jump into some games later this week. Alright, we're starting off early. Thursday, 6 o'clock on FS1. We got Central Michigan and Oklahoma State. It's the first ranked team playing. Can't wait to see this one. Oklahoma State trying to rebuild off the momentum they had last year after beating Notre Dame in the bowl game. And West Virginia now playing Pitt, 17. This is also Thursday night on ESPN. This is going to be quite a big game for Pitt because their starting quarterback last year went to the NFL. They got a great one coming in. This is an early statement saying, hey, this is not a cupcake team. West Virginia is known for pulling off upsets in the past. It's going to be quite a good one. And also, 7 o'clock on Fox. Penn State, Purdue. Now, a lot of people are probably thinking, this isn't that big of a game. But I really think this is a huge game. The winner of this game has the best shot at doing something in their conference. Penn State wins. I'm not saying they'll win their conference, but I'm saying they might pull off an upset later on in the season. Those two teams are the ones to watch to pull up an upset this year. And then I threw this in just because Kansas beat Texas last year, and Kansas is actually slowly getting better, but we'll find out. Tennessee Tech and Kansas. We'll see how this one goes. But I got favored Kansas in that game. TCU Colorado, 9 o'clock on ESPN. This is quite a good game for the Power 5. Both these two teams are kind of in the same area in their standings. They're really coming off of a really not that great of a year. Really lately, they really haven't had the last 5 years really haven't been that great. And they're looking to come fix that this game. And also, check out some stuff we do on Busy Sports. I got my own podcast, Slay Report Podcast. It's every Monday at 6 o'clock. I'm just talking about I mainly talk about college football, just mainly discussions and going on some rants and, talk about players, not really just discussing college football. I do other sports too, but mainly college football. Once you go ahead and check it out, it's on everywhere you can find your podcast. And also, this coming next Monday, the second episode of Hot Seat. Yeah, putting me on the spot. Gotta answer the league's toughest questions, and we'll see it. You put some questions on Twitter, and I see it. I'll go ahead and answer it here on the spot. And those Twitter questions, at the beginning, as I start the beginning of these couple episodes, I will likely see them, but eventually I'll get to a point where I won't see the question at all, so it will really put me on the spot. And go ahead and check out our website. There's the QR code right there. And there's a lot of great things on there. And a lot of great things coming. I got September coming in just a couple of days. And there's some good articles on the way to get you ready for college football. And also, if you haven't seen already, the preview on all of our teams on our website. Alright. And also, every Saturday at 10 a.m., American Game Day, giving you the college football preview show, basically. But it does all the shows. Basically, It's Saturday preview show. Not just college football. Obviously, we start with college football, but eventually, when college basketball starts, we'll get to there. But yeah, it's a great show, and it's getting better each week. And I got a great new segment coming out this Saturday too. All right, no discussion this week. I'll do another one next week about just the impact of what Week 1 did. But we gotta have some Week 1 first. Saturday, the greatest weekend ever. Or really, for those of you who have been waiting for the past 6 months, basically, this is the weekend to look forward to. We got North Carolina and Appalachian State. Great game, great early game. See what North Carolina can rebound off of Florida A&M. And also, Oregon, Georgia, a big non-conference game that can really shake off the playoffs. Can't wait to see this one. It's an afternoon game. I'm shocked it's not prime time. Because, SEC gets all the primetime games and Georgia's home. But anyway, past that, it's an afternoon game, and I got Oregon on this side. And then we got Cincinnati and Arkansas. I really think that Cincinnati can pull off the upset here. Cincinnati is not the same team they once were last year. Arkansas improving every day, every game, every day they get improved. I think, and I saw earlier on ESPN one analyst picked Arkansas to win the SEC. Now, probably not win it, but has a shot at it. And Sunday, Florida State LSU. Yeah, see, I knew it was on Saturday. Sunday. This is a game. At first, I wasn't looking forward to this game. I was like, no doubt LSU is going to win. Brian Kelly will have them ready. But after the way Florida State played this last weekend, I'm hyped about it. And also, our game of the week, North Carolina. Where did I get North Carolina from? Notre Dame, Ohio State, number 5 versus 2. Let's see if Marcus Freeman can stand the hype he has there in Ohio State. To me, it's the number 1 team, and let's see if they can prove that to me. Thanks for watching Down a Distance. I'll see you next Saturday, recapping all of Week 1.